Okay, so Judah has made all these sock puppets. He has been on quite a roll. He got a book about sock puppets and he's been doing it all by himself, so he wants to do a little show for you. Hey, what's your name?
Miss Jilly Poo.
Miss Jilly Poo?
I mean Miss Jilly Poo diapers.
Oh, no potty jokes, sir. What do you like to do, Miss Jilly Poo?
Make paper airplanes.
Yeah.
Make mini sock puppets, and I also like to paint.
Ooh, let's go paint right now, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Come on. So now we're going to come in here. Today we're going to paint Nehemiah 8:10. Corey was, here's my studio.
Can you trace out a sock puppet?
I'll show you the sock puppet in a little bit, okay?
Trace
So,
this guy can write.
what we're going to do today, I have my paper long ways. And we are going, I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I just went on a run. I feel like I'm running away and then I run home. So it's my sanity run. It sounds like I'm super fit, like super devoted to my fitness, but it's not that at all. It's me just running away. Okay, so what I'm doing is a pseudo oval here. I'm not going all the way around, just a little bit of one, because I'm going to come in here and we're just going to do,
Can you trace a sock puppet?
I will trace this, I'll do a sock puppet in just a little bit. So I'm going to come in here and make a couple blobs. These are going to be my flowers. We're just doing a little flower border. And Corey, some roses. Very good. Did you pick me some flowers today?
Yeah, they smell very good.
That was so nice of you. They picked me magnolia flowers, which is one of my favorites.
Did you smell them?
I did. They smell so good. Okay, so now I'm going to trace these little lines that I've made. And now, hey, why don't you get this pencil? Oh, there's Mr. Sockman again. Can you go get your cat one just to show him? That's my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
You can
I have to hold it like,
just carry it in very gently.
I have to hold it like this because the mouth still has to dry.
Oh, mouth still has to dry. Okay, so now I'm doing a couple leaves. But today we're going to do Nehemiah 8:10, which is the joy of the Lord is my strength. And Corey spoke about that this morning in his 7:14 devotional. But I loved what he said because it's been something I've had to be constantly.
Mr. Meowster is here.
Oh, Mr. Meowster. Sorry. There he is. Look how cute he is. And he was dabbing earlier, wasn't he? Can you show him how he dabs?
It was the other girl.
Oh, it was the other. Oh, sorry.
But I can show how this guy dabs.
Okay. Judah is probably one of my most creative kids.
Mm-hmm. Because once I made a diving board out of a paddleboard.
You sure did. We went to the lake the other day, and he took the paddleboard and he made it into a diving board. I was a little nervous that my paddleboard would be crushed.
Because I wanted Mom to stand on the end, so...
I did. I stood on the end so it would catapult him into the lake. So right now I'm just doing alternate, and I'm just pressing the brush down really quickly and then dragging it back to the vine to give kind of this little vine look. And at the end, make sure you do one final one at the end, not two at the very end. So, and then I'm going to switch to a darker green. Whew, I'm sweating, buddy. Mm-hmm. So again, I'm not super fit. I'm just trying to stay sane during the COVIDs. Okay, let's see here.
I can't really get these fingers to dab. Only on the old grandma.
Can you show me what you got? Here. Dabbing. A dabbing cat. Can I call that one Dabby Cat? Mm-hmm. Dabby Tabby. Oh, that's a perfect name. Okay, so right now I'm just filling in these little spots with different color, just adding a little different. I'm going to add some grass coming out from here, long grass coming out from here. We're trying to make it look as if we've built an actual little floral wreath. Yeah, like a nest. Very good.
But I don't know how birds make their nest so strong.
I know.
And
Who taught them how to do that?
God.
That's right. God taught them.
But he didn't put that in my brain.
He didn't put it in our brain because we don't need to know how to make nests.
I want to, so then I can make them for all the birds.
Oh, well,
so
you could probably learn. He gave you a smart brain where you could learn. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few little snippets right here. But Corey talked this morning about the joy of the Lord is our strength and how we have to actually choose that. We can't just, it doesn't just happen. And so today I'm going to use blue for my lettering.
No, you
want a sock puppet on that?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, I'm sorry. I have to pause on this so y'all catch up with your... I'm going to do a little sock puppet right here. Can I see the... Well, let's see. We'll do... Can I do like... I'm going to put them down like this. Is that okay? Some eyeballs. And we'll do some eyeballs like this. Should we do eyelashes or no?
No.
No. And here's a little nose. And this is his mouth. Is that okay? And then here's your arm. Is that good? You mean to write your name?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Judah's. The old school bubble letters come in handy for coloring. Back in high school. Thank you, Fayetteville High School, for teaching me this. Okay, there you go. You do that. You paint that. I'm going to come back to this. Okay, so now we're just simply, you could do this next part with a marker if you wanted to. You could use a brush like I'm going to. You could use watercolor pencils. But I'm going to start with just a simple...
And if you don't know that, we're only using hands on these paint days now.
That's right.
We learned it from Sam the Slime.
Oh, he's right. We watched a Sam the Slime, and I thought, you know what? That might be better for the paint days to only do hands, because you don't need to see how crazy I look. Haven't fixed myself in a few months. Okay, the joy... And then for joy, I'm actually going to switch to a bigger brush. Again, if you're using markers, it'll be just fine. So joy, I'm going to do in block lettering. Judah likes for his J's to have a hat on. That's what he told me. What do you say if they don't have a hat on? Remember?
They look naked.
They look naked.
And they look
So we don't want a naked J. Okay, so what I'm doing is this line right here is all thicker than the other lines. The joy of the Lord. So for the devotional for this, if you want to listen to Corey's 7:14, I'd highly recommend it. But just, it's our choice every day, you know, what we're going to choose to think about. And I feel like this is becoming a harder battle for me as the quarantine lingers on. You know, just choosing to think, okay, God, what can I be thankful for? What am I thankful for? We have so much to choose from, but I find myself choosing to think about the hard things, choosing to think about the negative or the hypothetical even. And so choosing to say, okay, Lord, I trust you. I trust that your plan for me is good. I trust that you are going to keep your promises. And I'm choosing today to be joyful. Jacob Owen is probably amazing at this, and he's teaching me how to be joyful. Put a little dot in between those.
Yeah, because he's like, be joyful!
Because what?
He's like, be joyful!
He is very joyful. The joy of the Lord. Again, I'm going to switch back to my...
You know what gray is?
Do I know where gray is?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Like,
I don't. Go look and get those other markers.
Gray.
Here's a black. You want this one?
Gray.
Okay. The joy of the Lord. Okay. And here we go. On Lord, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a little lines down. Little crossbars for the R. Line down right here. And I'm going to switch my paper, turn it around. so that I can make this one without touching all my other letters. Do a little crossbar right there. And I switched back to a small brush to do those lines down. The joy of the Lord is my, I'm going to try to do it real small right here so I have room for strength right here.
To be a rocket ship.
Is it about to be a rocket ship?
Look.
Okay, I'm going to thicken my downstroke. Look at that. Will you please be careful with that? Because that's how we ruin pencils. Thanks. Okay. You have a rocket ship? Okay. Is my strength. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do it a little thicker. I'm going to keep it. I like to go back and forth, but I'm going to keep it within the cursive family just to make this line strength and be able to fill that whole space. Thank you.
Sorry, I bumped in.
Stop bumping into me. Okay, I like to do the curved line on my T's. Bring down
the cuckoos.
Bring down the cuckoos. That's a technical term only Judah knows. Sounds like someone's cleaning out there. Or maybe they're just playing Legos. What do you think? Yeah, Legos is probably a safer bet. Judah, what are you thankful for today? Cuckoos? Sock puppets?
Sock puppets. And God. And Jesus.
And God and Jesus.
And also my favorite friends and siblings.
Favorite friends and siblings. Who's your favorite friends?
Owen and Owen.
Owen and Owen.
There's 2 Owens, by the way. So I'm speaking in a way.
Yeah. What about Connor?
Yeah, and Connor, and Kenan, and
Oh, yeah?
Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have a lot more.
We gotta find the thing you made for Jackson.
Yeah. I made this thing for Jackson for school.
And now we can't find it.
So, well done, Judah, for losing it.
No, it wasn't you. It was probably me. Okay. So now, I'm going to get a pencil that Judah was blasting off with. Sign your piece in the bottom corner, because that's what all artists do. And then, let's see. I'm actually going to put the verse reference up here. Nehemiah. I'm going to just do a little abbreviation. 8:10. Don't fall off that chair, mister.
I know, I fell on my bum bum.
You fell on your bum bum. That's embarrassing.
And if you don't know what a bum bum is, it's a booty.
Oh, thank you for the clarification. Ooh, oh, here's his sock puppet. Ooh, you got to do your letters.
I don't.
Well, mister.
Do I have to?
No, you don't have to. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in a little bit of red on my roses just to kind of give them a little bit of a dimension and mix that in with that peach color that I already had. And then I'd like to add maybe a little bit of purple.
And if you want to start your own paint day, you can.
Yeah, if you want to start your own paint day, you can. You're funny. I like to do groupings of 3 when I just bring in a little bit of color with these dots. I don't know, I just like the way it looks. It's a good filler as well if you're looking for something to fill. You could bring those all the way down if you wanted to, but you definitely don't have to. Okay, now finally, I would like to... Okay, I'm actually going to just use a Sharpie.
And if
fine
you
tip
want
Sharpie.
to know whose names has the most letters, it's mine.
Oh, good point. Okay, so right now, all I'm using is a fine tip Sharpie, and I'm going to do a little shading. If the sun is hitting this way, that's where it would hit. It's right where I'm going to touch with the Sharpie. You could do this to all the letters on all the pages if you want to. I'm going to just stick with the joy and then Lord and maybe even strength. I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll see. No, sir. Judah's acting like he's going to paint my face.
I'm painting you a tiger.
I'll
Sorry.
paint-
Ring a
Okay.
ding ding. Ring a ding ding.
Ring a ding ding. Okay, the joy of the Lord is my strength. I think I'm actually just going to leave it like that. You could also do a color wash, but I kind of like the way this looks, just plain right here. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you're able to look up, be reminded that God is faithful,
And he's always with you.
and he's always with us. And to look out, to look to see who could I bless with God's word? Who could I mail this to? Who could I give this to? Who could I encourage with the joy of the Lord? Have a great day.